It's good enough. It was, I remember, such a beautiful, peaceful day. The flowers that bloomed here were so beautiful, so strong. Look at this. These must be the hardiest flowers in the world. Then you too are a flower blooming strong here in the confines of the palace. That's what I wanted to say. Maybe I actually did. Maybe I was never able to summon up the courage. Either way, I agreed for the flowers. And yet, now I can no longer even remember what they looked like. Why do you look so sad? I feel like I'm having a bad dream. Why would I feel this way when everything I see is so beautiful? Let's be tired. Come, lay your head on my lap and rest. It is the least I could do for you, my beloved Tsar, my beloved husband. Dad, why do Yaga have to be so strong? The way I see it, we Yaga were a mistake. Mistake? We mistook how the world works, or maybe how we chose it. Whatever it was, we made a mistake, and the world left us behind. Still, while we may have made a mistake, that doesn't mean we were in the wrong. We're still here. We're still alive. So as long as that's the case, we'll keep on fighting until the world ends once and for all. Okay. Don't remember that conversation. This world is always best by blizzards. It's rare that we ever see the sun's light directly. Not just in my head. Arriving here really does take a lot out of you. I think I get what my old man meant now. No matter how hard it gets, we'll keep on surviving until there's no more world left to us. So this is the capital, Yaga Moscow. Goodness, I can't believe he defied the Tsar. Worthless Yaga. Hell's too good for him. Damn it. Move. Shut up. Did that Yaga do something bad? He's an incorrigible Yaga who forgot the debt of gratitude we owe to the Tsar. Now he's suffering the consequences for incurring the Tsar's wrath. Rightfully so. Make sure you don't ever end up like him. I don't know what he was thinking, defying the strongest being in existence. We all need to stick together if we are going to survive in this world. Stick together, he says. What a laugh. It's so funny, it makes me want to scream. All we do is abandon our weak. We cut them out like Krishat and trails. Consequence, our numbers are always dwindling. That's who we Yaga are. We just keep dying and killing. We live without hope. We're just waiting for our inevitable doom, without even trying to fight back against it. You must be the first rebel to ever make it this far, Patsy. By the way, there's still something I don't quite understand. After your rebel friends retreated, why did you continue to wander around the town alone? Surely you weren't bringing up the rear. Shut up. Very well then. Let's change the subject. Would you mind telling me where the rebel army base is located? It can be our little secret. I'm afraid I've been so concerned about it that it's been keeping me up at night, just like Kadak. You can help me with my insomnia. You have my word that I will let you go in return. You really think I'd ever tell you that? Ha ha ha. What's so funny? What's with the creepy laugh? Easy now. Easy, young Patsy. Relax. I know you're just an ordinary Yaga. As I said before, I also know that even ordinary Yaga are highly resilient creatures, physically that is. Conversely, they are mentally fragile and quite easily broken, especially in the face of someone stronger than they are. Perhaps it's their bestial instincts at work? Who could say? What are you talking about? What are you getting at, you evil bastard? Oh, that should come clearer shortly. This will be a test of sorts for myself as well as for you. What is this place? It would seem to be a village that the Oprichniki razed to the ground. Fortunately, none survived. Though it pains me to say this, I believe we should set up camp here. We need to take advantage of everything we can, after all. How could you lose so miserably? You had 2 servants to their 1. Sure did. Mighty sorry about that. I have no excuses. Still got plenty of fight left. Ha! That pathetic display was the best you could do. You just get your asses handed to you again. Why am I yawning so much? Oh man. Care to repeat that for me, fella? It's true. Deep down, you know I'm right. Well? I believe what Gordolf is trying to say is that servant is a fearsome opponent. As such, you could use all the help you can get. Why not have Antonio Salieri there join our side? Who are you lot? The Chaldea Security Organization. Came here from a place outside of Russia. I'm afraid we've lost the building that used to be our headquarters. At any rate, the person with you is Ren, Chaldea's last remaining master. There's also Amavichebron. I take it you are the Salieri? Perhaps not quite in the way you imply, but yes, I will admit to being that Salieri. Salieri. I don't know how to say his last name. What do you mean? The name Salieri is synonymous with one thing. That. The composer who is most famous for allegedly murdering Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I am the embodiment of that reputation. Give me a moment while I remove this mystic code. Mystic code? Oh. Phew. This is who I truly am. Take a look at my servant power for yourself. Oh. Quite weak. I didn't think there were any other servants in this world with lower stats than Shakespeare or myself. Shakespeare. You ever run into Shakespeare? Or Anderson? It would seem you've even give Anderson a good run for his money. Of course. I'm just an ordinary composer. I never wrote any symphonies that left a mark on history. At best, I am mediocrity of a man, but no matter. The sole reason I exist on the throne of heroes at all is because I am said to have killed Amadeus. Whether or not I actually did kill him is completely irrelevant. People were convinced I did, and so here I am. Then one might say you are affected by the innocent monster skill. I believe so. True. He was indeed suspected of killing Amadeus even when he was still alive. Right, they even made a movie about it. Okay, so why were you on Ivan the Terrible's side then? I'd like to know that as well. Are you originally a servant from this Lostbelt? Give me one. Sorry. Originally a servant from this Lostbelt. I believe the crypter, that boy, Kadok, called this place a lot. You know of that name. First, let me answer your question with one of my... Tell me, humans of Chaldea, what do you know about the Lostbelts? Only that they're abnormal zones that somewhat resemble singularities. If you don't mind, Miss Curiolite, I'll field that one. First, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Salieri. I'm Sherlock Holmes, Chaldea's administrative advisor. I became a servant through unusual means, just like you. We have been investigating this peculiar version of Russia, where history is so unlike our own. I have a number of hypotheses, but I've been unable to find a critical element to tie everything together. So you first mentioned that word. Lostbelt. Chronological table detailing an alternate path taken by human history, an unbroken strip that continues onward to the present day, rather than occupying a single point in time. No wonder it isn't like a singularity. A singularity is one point in time where history as it should have been went awry, after all. That is not the case here in Russia. In this world, everything is as it should be. Nothing has gone awry. It has history quite separate from our own proper human history, even though it is not a world gone completely mad like the singularity. No doubt the branching point was the Great Cold Wave that struck 450 years ago, when Earth was thrown into a new ice age. And Russia, as we see it now, is a product of history moving forward from that point. You're saying this is an ongoing deviation from human history to anything like a parallel world. Nope, it's not that. These lost belts are something altogether different. Are you enjoying Lostbelt? So far, not bad. It's a lot of reading, but so far it's not bad. I like it. What about you? Are you like already caught up with the Lost Belts? If we assume that parallel worlds exist, then their civilization and lifestyles should also be fundamentally the same. By definition, they are closely tied to a well-defined base world. In other words, the base world and its parallel worlds are all flowing the same course. Let me see this. Lost Belts are great. Nice. Lost Belts are something altogether different. Whoops. We assume that parallel worlds exist. Civilization should also be fundamentally the same. By definition, they're closely tied to a well-defined base world. In other words, base world and its parallel worlds are all following the same course. Let's say there's a world where history diverges radically, going completely off the rails. Say, at one point, something changes irrevocably. It could be a huge natural disaster or a major technological breakthrough. And the world that's gone off the rails is effectively erased from this universe, needing to be something that doesn't belong. Once that happens, its destruction is all but assured. No matter how developed it might be, its evolution just for better or worse, this universe just isn't willing to tolerate worlds whose future prospects are plain to see. You know how you prune unnecessary branches when you're trying to grow a tree? Same thing here. If a world, even a utopia, strays too far from its base axis, it gets the clippers, so to speak. If in the Magecraft world, it's called the pruning theoretical phenomenon. And it's what allows our universe to keep expanding unimpeded. At the Mages Association stance, anyway. The pruning phenomenon. Then Russia didn't end up as a frozen wasteland because of a plot, like what happened with the King of Mages. Correct. Its climate has always been like this. It is fact that very climate that led to the changes in human history. This is a world where history continued on past the 100-year marker, long after it would ordinarily have been pruned away. In essence, this history lost a proper human history, but now it has appeared in our own world. Right. Looks like strong alternate histories, or lost belts, which we know almost nothing about, are being wielded as weapons to invade and destroy proper human history. Incineration of humanity was an attack on human history orchestrated by Goetia, a singular entity. And now, these lost belts are attacking the very world itself. If I were to give this a name, I think I might call it the felling theoretical phenomenon. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that. Let's go with that. History that lost to other history that's attacking our history. Led by Team A. Each history being led by a mage that's attacking our history? Are you serious? Then what you're telling us, this Russia is going to become the de facto way of life for the entire planet? If it continues on this path, yes. But of course, we won't let it come to that. Now then, that went on quite a bit longer than I had anticipated, but that is our current theory. Tell me, Mr. Salieri, are we more or less on the mark? Yes, you're spot on. I'm impressed you managed to arrive at that conclusion without being from a lost belt yourselves. There's nothing more I can tell you, beyond what you've figured out. Now that you have all the facts, what you do with them is up to you. As for your original question, you wish to know if I originate from this lost belt, and whether I serve that cryptor. My answer is, of course, no. This Russia has not known music for some time. My story is the same as that gunslinger's. I'm a rogue servant, summoned by the death throes of this land's true form before the lost belt overrode it. My memories of human history are now vague, and have been conflated with my memories of this lost belt. I cannot say if it was that master or that priest. One of them did something to my head. Even as we speak, I remain unsure if I am on the right side. We will simply have to trust that you are. Nothing else? We know you are not a Yaga. That's true. That is very true. Above all, this world is utterly devoid of music. Seems I have no choice but to join your side. Thank you. We are grateful for your assistance. To begin, we could use any information you have. What can you tell us about the servants in Yaga, Moscow? I am the court musician, nothing less and nothing more. I had no contact with the outside world. The only one who ever spoke to me was Metropolitan Macarius. Macarius. That was the only man Ivan Terrible looked up to as a mentor. Is he a Yaga too? No, he's a servant. He does look human, but I doubt he is the same man. He's probably Japanese, and a pseudo-servant. Japanese priest? Wait. I didn't mention priest. A Japanese priest, and a pseudo-servant. That must be Father Kotomine. I don't know anything about the others. The only people I've met are the Oprichniki and that master and servant pair we fought earlier. I see. It's disappointing. Very well then. What do you know about the endless storm wall? Perhaps the tree of emptiness? Nothing about either, although I did hear Macarius say that the tree is the cornerstone of this Lostbelt. He also said that without the tree of emptiness, it would be impossible to mount an attack on reality. The tree really is the cause of all this. Definitely seem to make the most sense. For one thing, it's smack dab in the middle of this Lostbelt. And for another, it's a foreign entity that's not even showing up on the paper moon's compass. This is the same paper moon that's been observing this Lostbelt Russia as an ordinary part of Earth's topography. Only thing it can figure out to do with that tree is exclude it. But for the moment, it would seem safe to assume that that tree is the source of this felling theoretical phenomenon. Then, if we do something about that tree, Russia will return to the way it was. Easier said than done. The tree emptiness lies within the Tsar himself. To reach it, you'll have to face him. I see. It seems we'll have to do just that at some point. What about the Oprichniki? How many of them are stationed in the capital? No less than a small army. A small army? Just like what we saw in Antarctica. Gonna be quite the obstacle. This is no laughing matter, Holmes. I fail to see what you find so funny. Is that mystic code you are wearing an innocent monster too? That's right. I am the man in gray, the one who drove Mozart to his death. Salieri is no more than an avatar I wear, so to speak, out of convenience. I have one last question. What do you think of this Lostbelt? It needs to be fixed. Isn't that what you people are attempting to do? That is certainly one of our goals. Ren, was it? I can see you are the conductor of this little orchestra. Are you mad? I'm the commander around here. It's nothing more than an occasionally useful trombone. That would make me the violin. Da Vinci, how do you feel about being the flute? Good grief. You all certainly do love your digressions, don't you? Remind me of Amadeus and his unshakable high spirits. Ren, I would like to speak with Sherlock Holmes. Alone, if possible. So you want me to just excuse myself for a bit? Okay. My apologies. I hope this won't take too long. Mighty curious to know what that Salieri fellow wants to talk to Holmes about. Probably the Lostbelt. That would be my guess. Salieri has been here longer than any of us. I expect he has his own sense of things. Thank you for your patience. Allow me to come to the point. I've decided to join you, though conditionally. You may employ my power however you see fit. It's the condition. Simple. Should we encounter Amadeus, you will let me focus on him and form. Wait, what? Doesn't mean you're going to kill him. Of course. I'm the man in gray, innocent monster known as Salieri. If we were to meet, I would have no choice but to kill him. Can't accept that. If Amadeus has been summoned here, sure to be a servant from proper human history. If I had been summoned as an anti-hero, so tortured by malice that I was constantly writhing in agony, I would be so at odds with all of you that we would not be able to have this conversation. I admit that earlier, I was so overcome by a berserker-like madness that I simply went around mercilessly slaughtering any Yaga I encountered. Now, I have regained my senses and my sanity alike. Even picturing Amadeus's smug, pear-shaped face does little more than make my skin crawl. In other words, I'm gonna go to bed? Okay. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. See, like master, like servant. That means the Amadeus who is here is evil now. I suppose it is the fate of every servant to be influenced by their master's personality. That is why I will kill Amadeus. I must kill him. It is my destiny, my fate. If Amadeus turns out to be on our side. If he is, then I will become your enemy once more. My purpose in life is to kill Amadeus. That will never change. Now then, that's enough chit-chat. We are returning to the rebel army's stronghold tomorrow, are we not? You should rest up while you can, master. Now if you'll excuse me. Amadeus is our enemy now. I know we fought former allies before, like Cuchulainn, but never gets any easier. I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. His friend turned enemy servant would be unaware of his betrayal. Take the heroes of myth. They have always been much more willing to accept shifting allegiances among both their friends and foes. It was their belief that they would all meet again in Eden, so they had no difficulty taking it in their stride when friend became foe or vice versa. Above all, there is nothing you could do now that would undo the encouragement he once offered you. Rest assured that he spoke truly, sincerely, and from the heart. It's a good point. Thank you, Avichabron. You sound like a school teacher or something. Teacher? School teacher, Thank you, but I'm very much unfit to be a school teacher. Moving on, we need to discuss Kadok's servants. I believe he is to him what Miss Curiolite is to Ren. Personal, exclusive servant. He is also, of course, the monster who encased all of Chaldea in solid ice. Right. I remember Kadok called her by her true name at one point, Anastasia. Or have I heard that name before? There are two famous figures by that name. One was Ivan the Terrible Tsaritsa and first wife, Anastasia Romanovna, who supported his reign from the shadows all her life. The other was a descendant of the Romanov dynasty, Anastasia Romanova, a young girl whose passing was mourned by all the Tsardom. So which Anastasia are we dealing with here? I'm afraid there need be no suspense about this. She is unquestionably the Romanov descendant. How can you be so sure? Since Ivan the Terrible's here, couldn't she be his Tsaritsa? I've looked into Tsaritsa Anastasia's history. She is clearly not the type to relish the spotlight. She became Tsaritsa at the age of 17 and passed away only 13 years later. Ivan the Terrible took several more wives following her death, but he never opened up to anyone else. Generally speaking, one would indeed expect to find her with him, but it is highly improbable that she would be summoned as a servant. Of course, she could still have been an inhabitant of this world, just like Ivan the Terrible, which would have made her summoning possible. But given that she is human in appearance, that seems altogether improbable as well. Then she's the Romanov dynasty one. Precisely. Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova. See that name? Anastasia Romanova. Anastasia. Grand Duchess Anastasia. The youngest daughter of Tsar Nicholas II. Very confusing. She is the Grand Duchess of Ice, a young girl who bore the brunt of Russia's darkness. Now then, allow me to share an abridged version of Anastasia's background and some of the secrets I managed to dig out from Chaldea's library. Chaldea's library? Wasn't that destroyed in the attack? I anticipated certain emergencies may arise eventually, so I took the liberty of collecting as much useful data from it as I could. Anastasia Romanova. She is the fourth daughter of the last Romanovs ever to hold the tsardom, Nikolai II, and his wife, Alexandra. In the years before her death, famine plagued all of Russia as a result of the ongoing First World War. In 1917, frustrations reached a breaking point. Efforts to quell a protest left some people dead. Some of Russia's soldiers banded together in revolt against the tsardom. Moscow declared martial law in response, but by then, the Imperial Guards have chosen to side with the rebels. After a tremendous uproar, the Tsar abdicated, the Romanov imperial family fell into disarray, and we were essentially confined to house arrest. The historical records describe Nikolai as a good husband and father, but in light of these events, it would seem he was ill-equipped to handle the threat of his reign. Alternatively, he may have been perfectly well-equipped, but the times may have simply been too dire for anyone in his position to overcome. In the wake of these events, Russia would end up split into several different factions, eventually uniting as a single nation known as the Soviet Union, but that bit of history we can wait for another time. For the moment, let us focus our attention on Nikolai II's family. What's up, Lenicat? How you doing? Having been confined to their home, their lavish lifestyle evaporated practically overnight and were seldom heard again. Although records do say that they continued to employ servants and cooks. At any rate, the situation grew more dire to the following year in April of 1980. The new Leninist administration feared that the Czechoslovak region or White Army would try to reinstate the Tsar's family by force and decided to have them executed. Taking a break after doing some errands? Nice. Ideally, they would have preferred to do the following. It would have preferred to do so following a trial in order to create an official record. But the threat the Tsar's reinstatement posed to their administration forced their hand. Being the cousin of the German Kaiser, Anastasia's mother, Alexandra, still had some value as a bargaining chip. But that value evaporated the instant the German ambassador was assassinated by extremists. In essence, everything about Anastasia's family, their bloodline, their presence, their very existence, was seen as a hindrance. This led to the powers that be to refrain from making the Romanovs' sentence public, and so insisted they determined to do away with them in secret. They were executed. At least that is how those in power would like to describe. Those who were present said it was no truth more than a massacre. Some believe Anastasia managed to survive her family's execution, but that theory was thoroughly disproven several decades later thanks to DNA testing. There's simply no denying that this innocent young girl had her life ripped from her simply because she was born to the wrong family at the wrong time. Anastasia's story is indeed one of tragedy. She is one of many sacrificed on the altar of history. However, although her story and proper human history ends there, it continues in the history of magecraft. The history of magecraft? Does that mean the Romanov family was involved in magecraft? I'm afraid the answer to that question remains unclear. They may have had some secret involvement, but merely known of its existence. All we know for certain is a number of lost Aberge eggs made their way into the world of magecraft. From that, we learn that each generation Tsar had formed a contract of sorts with a certain phantasmal. However, as this rumored phantasmal did not see fit to save Tsar Nikolai II's life, the notion was dismissed as false. After seeing Anastasia fight, I have determined that there is another possibility. He is a shaman, spirit keeper. In other words, it was neither her father, Nikolai, nor her brother, Alexei, who was the heir to the Romanov magecraft. It was indeed Anastasia herself. So she's the heir to an imperial family who have been ruling over a land of ice and snow for more than 300 years, huh? Ain't quite as bad as Ivan the Terrible, still pretty goddamn intimidating. But here in the Lostbelt, Ivan's Tsardom has continued unabated for the past 450 years. A lot of difference twixt Yaga history and ours. Humans seem more in a mite frail in comparison, but we got all manner of knowledge and wisdom over the years that let us take down even our toughest enemies. Running a place like this for 300 years is damn impressive, no two ways about it. Out of reading. Fortunately, while I've learned a great deal about the threat she poses, I'm afraid I have nothing to offer in the way of strategy against her. Sounds like that, simpler the better. So we hit her hard and fast. Bushwhacker. Not much you can kill if you keep on plugging at it till it stops moving. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Perhaps the simplest solution would be best in this case. For the moment, I suggest we try Billy's plan of action, such as it is, when next we see her. What about summoning a new servant to serve as a shield? Naturally, their one job would be keep me nice and safe. There you have it, everyone. In the end, you'll just have to do the best you can with what you have. Good morning, Master. Morning, Mash. You heard the man. Golems, halt. Something wrong, Avichabron. That's a Tiavoltron. Surrounded by a large number of smaller demonic beasts. You could go around them. This is still an unproven hypothesis, but yes, I believe that a Diavoltron would, well, make for good golem materials. Yes. Suppose I'll just have to help you out. It'll be quite a foe for our first battle together. Come then.
You got time.
Yeah, I got time.
Cartel guys, so I need to get coordinates.
Salieri.
How's the story, man?
A lot of reading.
Pretty good though, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we just talked to Salieri, and he's joined our side for now.
Cool, man. Any hard battles?
There was the
No,
multiple
barrel.
snake head battle,
Oh yeah, I got that one. I see. I remember that one.
but I had to like choose the other one because I battled it like 5 times and lost, and so I just chose the other one, and now we're in another battle. I don't know what this one's about.
I'm getting a lot of sniper. I don't even need any sniper.
Is it only sniper, or you can use something you can get like a sword? Is it only sniper?
It's only sniper rifles that have a high drop chance on this map. Other maps in Pandora have dropped different things. But only base game snipers, no DLC snipers, unfortunately.
I did like 8 singles for Merlin. Didn't go so well.
Okay, I did like 8 singles for a freaking Carmilla. I didn't get anything.
I'm gonna go to my lost loot thing and it's just gonna be like 30 snipers.
30 snipers.
Hey man, I really wish this sniper rifle was good. It looks cool and it's the Malik's Bane. I wish it was good. Obviously, not every weapon can be good.
No, because it's just yeah, because I mean, I think you compare. That's not much. It's just different combinations, different like variants. It's just better options.
Okay, we're bossing now. Let's try this.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm done with this event, Brennan.
What event?
This summer event. I got nothing from the banners. Or
Oh.
I got 2 who I really wanted, but I still wanted the rest.
You could farm more QP.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm at the time I'm like kind of lazy. If Yuka is coming, I can just farm PP like that.
I can't sprint. Where'd he go?
Let's do that. So is Scotty only good for quick meta?
Like mainly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still good. She's still good after because her third skill is a 50% charge. Her second skill gives defense down and crit down, and her MP is a one-time evade for
Did I
everyone.
get his unique? Oh, no, I didn't.
I think they got it.
I used her yesterday. It only felt like she was decent at being a quick arts kind of meta.
I thought my audio cut out, but the music just stopped playing.
Stop playing for some reason. Yeah, if you think about primary, because like all supports, our cast are good. It all depends on your kit, what your kit is.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Just give him a good take down.
You can say that I think for any server in the game right now, they're not every server is bad. It's if you compare the kit compared to the other servers, this is better servers.
Mm-hmm.
I can get XP.
It's the first wave, and I think I've used Garden of Avalon 4 times now.
That's okay. You can't. There's nothing wrong with spamming Garden Avalon 6,000 times.
It's a big stall battle.
That's like the one thing you should always do is if you can.
Switches off to a
Oh, you okay, you doing? I see.
I want to do that.
You take down?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Okay, have you haven't done
No, I don't think I've done it on Hard. I did it on Flak and Moe's. Moe's basically invincible.
Whoa, Tan. So now you got. So you got the amp shot right?
I have a different one equipped.
What? Does that not work?
It doesn't work on him.
So what is the range of the league? Is it just anyone really close?
It's kind of decent. I don't know actually. I don't know the exact range. Non-existent recoil. Let's go.
What SG is that? Oh yeah, the KO's in, right?
Non-existent recoil.
It's just a laser beam cap. Oh, he died.
I grabbed him on accident.
You look at that Kevin and automatic KO's in.
I'm just gonna fire these. So I can get healing.
Yeah, that's the wrong car, right?
No, my thing is not ready.
Oh, your action skill?
Yeah.
Okay. Then to stop attacking Merlin now.
Yeah, what's the range of the league?
I don't know actually. Can't hit him. Hit somebody.
Behind him. It's like you can leave like you can leave everyone, but something you the next one you can't leave like anyone.
That's the thing about Amara. She really depends on her action skill, unlike other people. Wait. And I was thinking, oh, if I switch, this was something that Moxie mentioned at one point. You have this and this, obviously. So you bind, and it's the way it functions with the when shields are full, your action skill cooldown rate is increased. That's what I'm kind of banking on. So here, I'm gonna grab the main guy, but shoot someone else.
Yeah. So that guy you grab does take more damage, right?
I can't see anything. Everything is shaking.
I know. Can't wait for the Valkyrie fight. You can turn those off, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. It's 4 o'clock.
What again?
Man, do you not
It's
have
a
a saber?
grenade.
Do I not have what?
Saber?
I have Hokusai.
You don't use Okutai.
Sakoto.
I'm gonna try this on the Valkyries. Oh, Valkyries.
Oh, board the Valkyries. You started? Oh.
I can't move.
Hello, Hilda. Oh, yes, immunity phase. Badass Lord. Wait, is there? There's no limit how much you can link, right?
Nope, as long as they're close enough.
Oh,
Okay.
alright.
This is a situation where I need to pull out this thing.
The what? The Monarch, right? That's the one you just got, right? Hello. You can frame gas like anyone, right?
But it's best not used on bosses. I'm coming down there.
Get back here!
Wait. Wait for that nerd to...
Yeah, but a little true.
Well, I guess I have to do Maggie. I can just...
You get another Maggie?
Not Maggie.
Lamau.
For dog.
You need what, 17, Calvin? Of the
to max out somebody?
Yeah, all like 10, 10, 10,
Let's
right?
see. You can get the 6 without using one, right? Or do you need 1 to get the 6?
Right now, Ayase has all at level 6 right now, right?
Did you use 1 to get to it?
No.
Okay, so 6 to 7 is 1, 7 to 8 is 1.
8 and 9 is
8 and...
What's terrifying looking primitive? Oh, hello, welcome. Try this. Hello. Freaking Hydra. I attempted to fight a stronger version of this earlier in the story, but I couldn't beat it. Kicked my butt.
Cause I have 100, like I have 130 of the blue ones.
That's about how many gold ones you need.
Hey.
Maybe more. Ready? Oh, so you ready for a diamond key?
Mm-hmm. Epic.
But he died.
26 turns later. Nice.
Beat it.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Goodbye.
How was I to command, master? Afraid I couldn't use you in that battle. Suppose these things happen. Try to do better next time. We're almost at the rebel army stronghold now, Salieri. Then we'll be able to introduce you to everyone else. Wait a moment. You lot are on the side of proper human history. I don't suppose you have a piano at the stronghold, do you? No, I'm afraid not. I see. Well then, I shall just have to make my own musical instrument when I have a spare moment. Speaking for myself, but I think I'd rather you find the time to actually fight first. Most reasonable request, but I know the truth. Admit it, Avicii Braun. You prefer making golems over fighting, don't you? That is true. Even so, I must put combat first. I would never while away my time fiddling with instruments. Nor would I. I am a servant first and a musician second. Naturally, I too would put combat first. You certainly do enjoy your hobbies. Want to talk? Well, that's strange. Here I was under the impression that I was fully devoting myself to helping Master restore humanity. You said it because you act like your hobbies are the only thing you care about. See, so that's how I come across, is it? Anyone who likes to spend their time making things comes across as a slacker or hobbyist. I swear, they're all a bunch of useless good-for-nothings. And she's basically the queen of slacker hobbyists. Hey, I do not slack off when it comes to work, thank you very much. Back. Hey, they're back. Open the gate. Welcome back. Your golem. Can you make a golem for us too, please? Normally, I would encourage you to learn the value of hard work while you're young, but I suppose your lives here are hard enough as it is. Here you are, a mini golem. Should be able to help you with your chores. I'm gonna work it like a slave. Wow. Not its intended use. Good, you have returned. Are you servant as well? I am. My name is Salieri. It's quite alright if you haven't heard of me. My name is of little consequence. Ah yes, Mozart's, well, at any rate, why are you wearing that outfit? Innocent monster. I am the man in grey. I am the one destined to kill Amadeus. I only go by Salieri as a matter of convenience, but you may call me that if you like. I suppose stories like yours are not too uncommon in this world. The circumstances of my own summoning were not exactly normal. Now then, Ren, there's something we need to discuss. Remember the ore you once asked us about? The one that can be used to engrave magecraft spells? At the time, I believe you also mentioned a jewel that could be used to control golems. I managed to track down a lead on both. Oh, you don't say. Where are they? Not so fast. I would like to make a deal before I share my information. Not again. Yes, again. I cannot afford to lose your combat prowess. Just run and mash, but once your ship is repaired, you may end up leaving this world behind, right? Absolutely not. The problems here are our problems as well. We're not going anywhere until we've solved this crisis. You can count on that. Isn't that right, Director Goradolf? Yes, of course. Ash is quite right. This land's problems are our problems, and we won't run from them at the first sign of trouble. That said, we grown-ups do have extenuating circumstances to deal with, and they won't wait around forever, so... What are you trying to say? I'm, trying to say that, well, we can't say anything for sure until we see what's actually going to happen. Is that yellow I see on your protruding gut? Don't you talk about my belly. And no, I don't have any guts. I'm not like Holmes. Can't talk my enemies into giving themselves up. When the going gets tough, Goradolf gets going in the other direction. My condolences that you are forced to deal with this man as your superior. Now, can I ask your assistance in exchanging for my information? Right? What sort of deal do you have in mind? Right to the point. I want your help building a new stronghold. A new stronghold? That sounds right up a Vichebron's alley. No. I think it would be too dangerous to rely exclusively on him. Dangerous. His power is not limitless in scope, or is his permanent solution. After all, these Yaga need to know how to fend for themselves, even after we disappear. Doesn't that plan of action harbor a different sort of danger? Granted, learning new things always brings with it the possibility, but nonetheless, I understand your point. And yes, it is certainly possible that they could misuse this knowledge and power for their own ends. Even so, I believe it is a good thing for them to learn how to survive. Why should it make a difference? It's their choice whether they spend their lives working honestly or decide to turn to banditry. No concern of yours what they do after you're gone. Besides, it's human nature to be obsessed with keeping up with the Joneses? If anything, it seems to me as though providing them with supportive technology will only make their futures brighter. You make a solid point. Suppose you are right. It is the Yaga's choice whether to be weak and be eaten, or to be strong and do the eating. Even to find a new path altogether. May I ask if you have a particular location in mind for this new stronghold? I do. There is a ravine right at the midpoint between here and the capital. It is protected by a large forest, inhabited by vicious demonic beasts, which would make it difficult for the Oprichniki from the capital to attack it. Whereas there are no mountains between here and the ravine to block our path. See. But in that case, won't its natural defenses also make it difficult for you to attack the capital? Yes. I've considered that, which is why I have not moved there thus far, but now, scouts have discovered a tunnel that safely cuts through the woods. At the moment, this tunnel is still only partially hollowed out, but once it is complete, we could reach Yaga Moscow in a single day. It would let us attack it with the element of surprise. What's more, this tunnel is an excellent place to find the sort of ore you seek. So you want us to help you build this new stronghold, and to finish digging this tunnel, right? I've already put together a team of my own, Yaga. Let's set out once you are ready. Okay. Took a long time. That took like an hour worth of dialogue. What do we got? Section 16. Deforestation, mining, and construction. I asked Billy to hold down the fort while we were gone. Should be safe with him there. Would have enjoyed that particular assignment as well, but oh well. I hear something growling. There's a pack of demonic beasts nearby. Impressive, musician. I guess that refined hearing of yours comes in handy for more than just composing symphonies. Judging from their scent, the beasts must be in the marsh up just ahead. If at all possible, I prefer not to allow them to escape. We could very much use our meat to bolster our reserves. Your cue, Avichabron. Understood. I'll have some golems surround them. Good. Let the hunt begin. Nope, going right in. Goo, my dude. To battle. So, go with that. That. Hopefully we can do 10k on the first hit. Nice. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perfect. Dun, dun, dun. Dang. Boom, boom, boom. Overkill. Mission complete. Okay. $2,000. Get them. I did. My golems caught the stragglers when they tried to escape. Your golems really are a terrifying force in large numbers. I suppose so. I don't know why the demon boars remind me of the ones in Genshin. They do kinda, yeah. Except the ones in Genshin are scarier. Sometimes they just like, when they run at you and you attack them, they still hit you. Or they run away from you and they still hit you. And it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I can make as many as I want, as long as my magical energy holds out. True, yes. What I find most unnerving about them is the sheer speed with which you make them. It is as though you carry a small army you can produce almost instantly wherever you go. I shudder to think what could happen if you had gone into the military rather than philosophy. Though I imagine those you count as your enemies would be shuddering all the more. I'm afraid I have never had any interest in pursuing glory on the battlefield. That is perhaps for the best. Never mind that. I believe we should be reaching the ravine as you mentioned but soon. Indeed. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Another choice battle, huh? Okay. me go ahead and see what this is about. Section 16, FGO LB1, Section 16. 2 out of 2. Oh, so we have same whatchamacallit, Hydra, or we can do a bunch of demon boars, which honestly the demon boars don't sound that bad because that Diavoltron class assassin with 500,000 HP, yeah, I don't think we can fight that. Considering he cheating, man. Considering the first time this happened, I got my butt whooped several times by this same Hydra looking thing. It's fine. As you can see, we're still in the construction phase. I'll begin by dividing our forces into 2 groups. One group will cut down trees and gather lumber, while the other will dig out the tunnel. I'd like you and your servants to keep the Yaga and one of these groups safe. Both groups are certain to encounter demonic beasts, whether they are procuring lumber or digging. Begin once you have made your decision. Which group will you help? Oh crap, I don't remember. I don't remember which choice it was. I just saw it, it just said part A, part B. We're doing tunnel excavation. Understood. Then Salieri and I will take the force. That leaves the tunnel for me, Master. We must head for the cave in the mountain range outside the force. Take the golems so that we can get there as quickly as possible. Come, there's not a moment to waste. Really fired up about this, aren't you? Is that how I seem to you? If so, then I suppose I must be a bit more excited than I thought at the prospect of creating new golems. There are bound to be crystals in the area that should make excellent cores as well. All the more reason for us to hurry to the cave at once. Let's do this. Wait, slow down. Come on, Master. We need to go after him before he gets lost. This will be my new workshop. A Vichebron. No use. He's so pumped at seeing all these materials that he's completely lost it. You think you might be able to do something about the Shadow Border's armor with these? Something? Yes, if it's not too much trouble. Of course I can. Start loading up golems with materials right away. There's so much to move, we have no time to waste. Oh yes, almost forgot. Would you all mind taking care of those giant demonic beasts? Hello? Why that look so funny? Why didn't you mention them soon? Come on, Avichibron, we need your help too. Oh, alright. Never heard him so petulant before. Very well, let's hurry up and get this over with. Then get back to making new golems. Maybe use them to excavate the tunnel if time permits. The tunnel is the main reason we're here, Mr. Mask. Here comes the demon boars. Avichibron, please hurry and summon some combat golems. Here to you. Hmm. 9 enemies. Is that Attila dancing at the bottom of your screen? It's Altera. I don't know. Wait, who's Attila? FGO Attila. Yeah, Attila Altera. Yeah. Like, I need something here, so I just decided to do that. I also have John. I think this one. I don't know what to do with it at the moment, so I have it hidden for now until I find a better place. Okay, wait, what's up? Make it bigger again? Okay. John? Or Attila? John. It's so cute. Yeah, I love that gif. Very cute. I need to figure out a place for it at the moment. Maybe I could... There's Nero. Of course Nero's here, yeah. The good old Nero. Oh, that's alright. There we go. Hold on. I think I messed up some stuff. Maybe I could move Nero over here. I could add John. John a little bit bigger. No, you're good. All I had to do was resize it. It's pretty funny though, how it just dragged away. There we go. They're tiny, but they're there. I think it looks fine now. Check. Yeah, we should be good. That was funny though. Let's do this. So small, yeah. Let's go with that. Do that. Much easier than fighting a big Hydra looking thing. Let's see if this will kill it. It will, nice. And then do this. There. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go ahead and do this. And then that, and that. Get there. You walking. Now then, I think I shall use these demonic boar bones to make golems as well. Perhaps I should call them dragon tooth warriors in that case. That's amazing. Never thought the day would come when I'd hear you make a joke of Ichibran. I do apologize for that. Thankfully I've come to my senses, so I'm quite alright now. So how about the Shadow Border's armor? Anything that could be used to fix it? I can only make an educated guess based on the damage I saw in the hull. But I believe this material should suffice to prevent further damage to the body in future zero sail excursions. We should even have enough to create a spare set of armor, though of course it'll take some time to excavate all the materials. Wonderful. Let's get it fixed up. Let's get it fixed and take our leave of this godforsaken frontier already. How are we supposed to fix this whole ordeal if we just run away from it? Seems Miss Adelante's suspicions were more than justified. At any rate, we all have a lot of work to do. No time like the present to get started. Good. Both our new stronghold and the tunnel are complete. We'll have some leftover material lying about, but we can leave it be. We'll only be staying at the stronghold for a short while. We have camouflaged the other end of the tunnel. Our advance to the capital should begin in about 3 days. Next step is to contact Beowulf and have him and his Yaga create a diversion. And that means... yes, it is finally time. We will liberate the Yaga of this world from the Tsar and his Oprichniki's reign of terror. We're going to make our way into Yaga Moscow itself and defeat Ivan the Terrible. Sure about this, boss. Do you really think we can do it? Honestly, I do not know. The vast number of Oprichniki have prevented us from so much as catching a glimpse of the Tsar. But we do know that he's in the capital. Now we have no hope of winning a battle of attrition. If we are to win, we must act immediately, while we are strong and have a powerful ally. We cannot afford to wait any longer. If you want to survive, now is the time to fight. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. If you want your descendants to know peace and prosperity, you must act now to defeat Ivan the Terrible. This will be the most important battle of your lives. Wish to know peace and freedom? Fight. Fight with all the strength you possess. Now is the time to wipe the slate clean and change the course of history for the first time in 450 years. Guess this is really it. The die is cast, we cannot turn back now, although I hope that did not sound too much like Caesar. Alright, we're going to take our leave for the moment to repair the Shadow Border's armor. Understood. Just remember, we need your help now more than ever if we're going to overthrow the capital. Whatever you do, you had better not run off on us. If you do, I will hunt you down, even if I have to search all of Russia to do it. Need to make sure Ivan the Terrible is defeated too. I see, that is good to hear. You are not the sort to change your mind once it is made up. I am told you overcame all manner of terrible challenges, visited a great many of different time periods in your travels. If the stories are true, then I hope your good fortune brings us luck here as well. Very well, I will meet you back here at the stronghold. Alright, Shanshan, time to the trail. You head straight to Salieri when you came back, alright? You got a scent, don't ya? I'll be holding down the fort this time. I suppose I have no choice. There's no piano to be found in the Shadow Border, correct? Then I have no interest in it whatsoever. I ain't particularly interested either. Why do you reckon Da Vinci wanted me to come along anyways? Ah well, ain't no sense in worrying over it. Go on, Shanshan, get. You've given any consideration to what y'all will do if Beowulf crawfishes on his offer? Not at all. Not at all. Trust him and his combat prowess as much as I do Ren's. I'm certain he will not hesitate to help us. Alright, I will be winning. Winning. I didn't read what it said. Alright. One SQ. So we've got Assassin and Lancer. The last boss being Assassin. So same thing going in with in the field. Arts card effect in this, MP gain. I'll use Lenacats. I'll use your person. Forgot his name. Merlin. Let's go ahead and put Hokusai in. And go with that. Section 17, no longer of the lightning. We don't seem to be moving as quickly as usual. Perhaps it's all the materials the golems are carrying. Of course, we run into a host of demonic beasts now. Let's take care of them quickly, master. We'll go in with that. No crits. Uh, 100%. Okay. I'll go in with that. 47. Maybe that. Do as much. Hokusai. Let's do that. Spam as much Garden of Avalon as possible. Okay. Still need to get their last copy before NP5? Yeah. Look at that. Yong. Wonder if we can kill it. Only one way to find out. Ah, no crit. Dang, 667. That's alright. And even more Garden of Avalon. What we got? We shall do this. Boom, boom, boom. See how much this does. Try this. And say we do this, this, and that. No.
Oh, I came back. I got a total of 6 resin.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do this. And then should I do this? Maybe here, here, and here?
So he's a cartel, right? The cartel in here. And then what do you know? What do you call him?
Whenever an enemy who has the cartel
Close.
effects on them dies, there's a chance they'll either be a blue or orange. When it's orange, it's guaranteed to spawn one of the badass, one of the unique cartel guys.
And the fish stuff has the fish grenade, right?
The fish slap grenade.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Oops. That should finish it. Nice.
I have a pocket torrent.
USQ. Nice. Now we move to the Snow's Path.
Call.
The sleeping giant, when you reload, there's a chance that when that next clip after reloading will have effect.
Answer. Saber. Yeah, I guess we can go with the saber this round. So thing is, I don't know if we will be facing what we will be facing, I should say. Could bring in Musashi. I guess we can try that, see how that goes. Oh, right in. Ham.
I think it's Psycho Stabber.
One star.
I need a clairvoyance. Yeah. Drop some Fritchie as a feature in DLC 3. DLC 2. I gotta find Critchie. I don't know what Critchie is. It's always
Punk,
cryo.
punk, punk.
And six projectiles which explode later. Times 4. Possible for a matchup. Why am I going for ARs? I already have really good ones. I guess I'm just bored. Just mess around.
Okay. I did awesome. I got the auto one. I got the other drop I dropped, not the one I needed.
Hey, nice crit. Got lucky on that.
Okay, game.
So what we got here? Okay, so we can do that, and that.
Funny.
Oh, I need to get the free radical. I forgot that kind of system.
Cam, I got a short gift for you. You can chat.
Charge king. Okay.
I think I can't do like any besides that spy.
Going in with that.
Leeway. I haven't supported Leeway in a while, in a bit.
Hey, nice. Most kills.
Fish slap spawn because apparently two of the guys who were.
How many phases fish slap? Yes, 3, right? That's the last one, right?
Nice crit. Nice crit.
Fish slap.
Ishka.
Huh. Okay then.
Oh, yellow cake. You dropped one. Wait, what's you know what I mean? I saw bonus name. Bonus ready.
It's bad. It's for some reason next two mags is just better than the because this one is bonus radiation for a short time versus next to mag. The one at next to mag is 100%. Bonus radiation is 40%.
Oh yeah, one is
Why is
always
it so
better.
low?
One is always better.
I don't know.
Assassin. Let's go with that.
Where did those projectiles go?
What? He ate it. He ate the projectile.
Try that.
No, the projectile works just fine. This gun ricochet because I have the perk ricochet. I saw projectiles like off to the side.
Yellow cake?
Because I have this perk which makes all shots can ricochet. That's really bad.
So you shot at the enemy, you see the projectile go up.
Yeah, essentially.
Let's do that. Focus the boar. Now let's see if we can kill this guy. 40, 60. I will be banking on crits. Let's try it. 1 crit, 2 crit, and still works. Enemies, Lancer. Go with that.
Must be free fire of hive.
Hive mind.
Lol.
Hey, nice.
in again. I finally got one key.
What kind
Let's do
of
that.
what kind of key is it?
It's the key for this.
Oh,
Yeah, finally got one, Austin. Pain even.
Let's go with that.
Where can I go find a lot of nods? Oh yeah, that one. Guess I could go to Athena's for some, not a lot. Some. There's always that one guaranteed guy who is a nog, which counts. And Varkid's then Troy Calypso.
Well, let's do this. That. And boom, boom, boom.
Resistance tomorrow. Oh, I can worry about you.
Hey, nice. Musashi Saber is a 5-star or 4-star. Musashi Saber.
Nope.
This a 5-star. Nice.
Nope.
Drath Stronghold. Assassin and Berserker. Good against Assassin is Caster.
I forgot the Quantumizer exists.
Hmm. Archer. Vinci. Don't see that very often. Let's try this. And was also chat out for that.
Norman Nate's. Silence, fool.
I'm trying to get his unique drop, the Psycho Stabber. It has high. It has high base. Its unique effect is very high. Crit, or not crit, melee.
Try that. Unfortunate that we were waylaid by no fewer than 3 battles on our way here. I'm taking a shine into these golems. Still prefer a real horse mine. Of course, this easy wild rider getup ain't half bad either. I could make a horse-shaped golem if you like, though it takes some time to put together. You know what? I think I would like to try my hand at that. Let's stop for a bit and I'll see what I can do, shall I? Whoa there, don't worry none. Ain't gotta go out of your way for me. Let's just keep on the trail to the shadow border. I see. A pity. This is why I always get nervous around artisan servants. There's something about that one in particular that makes my hair stand on end whenever I look at him. Maybe he's got some bad blood with your family or something. You think? None that I can recall. Uh-huh. Almost like shoving one of your children into a golem. Betting it's all in your head. No, I don't think so. Good. I'm picking all of you up on our radar. Okay, Avicii Braun, what say you and I get these shadow border repairs underway? With my genius on the case, we should be done in no time. Sit back, Anne. I do like that little Fate Apocrypha reference. God, too cold. Way too cold. Forget it. Da Vinci out. Hahaha. I suppose that body just isn't all suited for so hard work. Avicii Braun, allow me to assist in her stead. Why thanks, great detective. Shall we add a drill while we're at it? No need for that. You can leave the paint as it is too. What if we made the front into a fork shape? Absolutely not. I see. Welcome back, Master. It's good to be back, Mash. Of course. Looks like we'll need to set up a golem perimeter around the shadow border before we can start welding. Going to take a while, so you should rest up in the meantime, Master. Well, here I am. So what do you want to talk to me about, Da Vinci? Alright, let's go somewhere a little more private. Wonder what it is she wants to discuss too. Ho ho. Here you go, a cup of coffee with plenty of milk and sugar. Perfect, thank you. Where'd you get milk? Sure thing. I know you've got your mystic code keeping you safe, but we're still talking about being 120 below out there. If you got damaged and stopped working, you'd freeze to death in an instant. Thanks for that. Don't worry, that's where we're going to tune it up and make it sure it's in good shape. Doesn't look like it's damaged, but we should still give it a thorough check to make sure everything's in good working order. Let's hang out here for a bit, won't be long. Sounds great. Well, Senpai, this is your chance to rest up for a while. Why don't you take a nap in a nice warm room? Sounds awesome. Understood. I think that I'll take a little break myself once I finish my own coffee. Guess that coffee is not going to keep me up at this time. What is it, Salieri? Would you mind dealing with those children? I do not do well with children. It would use up far too much magical energy to hide it away in my mystic code. You're not a teacher of some renown. The children I taught who wished to become composers tended to be prodigies, idiots, or failures. I have no experience with ordinary children. I would tell you to just play them something on the piano, but then we do not have a piano here, do we? We don't. At Alente, there's something bothering me. What is it? How much do you know? What do you mean? I promised Ren that I would fight for the proper human history. What will you do, Alente? Really, you've already realized just what these Lostbelts really are, and which side is, from this world's perspective, evil. Aye. Enemy attack! What? Ooh, bad timing. Really bad timing. Ah! Dad! Glory to the Tsar. All who would defy him shall be purged. Get back. Stay behind the adults. How is this happening? How did they find us? How did they manage to make their way inside? We have not even seen any Oprichney in the surrounding area. True. Uh-oh. You chose your hiding spot for this fortress very well indeed. The only way for us to reach it would be to cut a path through a forest teeming with demonic beasts. And even were we to do so, you could simply hole up in your fortress. I commend your efforts to turn the tide of battle in your favor, however fruitless they have proved. You're Metropolitan Macarius. Yes, that is what they call me here. Unfortunately for you, you have overlooked two crucial details. First, you assumed we would never go through the forest, knowing that doing so would cost us the bulk of our forces, but you forget we can simply make. Or second, did you really believe a fortress like this could stand up to a servant? If you had an anti-fortress Noble Phantasm, we would have seen signs of its deployment, and I knew the demonic beast force could handle any anti-personnel or anti-army Noble Phantasm you might throw at us. It's made up of living spirit trees over 400 years old. They're harder than metal, and they even have the wills of their own. Yes, but wood from 400-year-old spirit trees can't hope to defend against a Noble Phantasm with an even longer history. Speaking of which, come on out, Noble Phantasm Bearer. What is that? Some sort of cave? No, it couldn't be. Your information was invaluable, Patsy. The Tsar will be most pleased with your contributions. Something doesn't seem right. Did you have a good nap? You look pale. Are you okay? Sure? Thank goodness. Your mystic coat is all ready. It did turn to have a little damage, so Da Vinci repaired it when she had a spare moment. There's nothing but spare moments. Howdy, Master. Looks like the shadow board is all fixed up like new. Indeed. We've also replenished its magical energy using the land's natural magic. We're all set on fuel as well. Shadow board should be ready to go now. Theoretically, we could make another zero sail excursion, but for the time being, we have determined to take that option off the table. Even if we were to escape Russia now, we would be left aimless and directionless. Our first order of business must be to shed some light upon the mysteries here. The storm wall that envelops this world, the Tree of Emptiness, and of course, we need to face the Cryptor Kadok. As the sole remaining defenders of humanity, we cannot permit the Cryptors to continue to do so as they please, given that they hold the keys to this whole debacle. To that end, we must capture and question him. To do that, we have no choice but to infiltrate Yaga Moscow. Our enemy is Kadok, his servant, Grand Duchess Anastasia, and the king of this Lostbelt, Ivan the Terrible, who has still yet to show himself. Very well then, back to our quests. Go, enjoy adventure in this bone-chilling, frigid world. Let's be on our way. Master. Take care of things while I'm gone. Hi. What was that cry? Shan-Shan, what's going on? Didn't I tell you to head for Salieri on your way back? You got a word for us, boy? Enemy ambush, requesting immediate aid. That voice. An ambush, huh? That don't sound good. Let's get a move on. Normally, I would make high mobility golems for all of us, seeing we don't have time for that. I'm afraid we'll be a bit crowded, but I would ask that you all ride on my own golem. I'm the only one who can make it run at full speed after all. Alright, let's get to it. Here goes. Whatever you do, Master, don't say anything. At this speed, the sound produced from one wrong word could end up piercing your mystic code's defensive spells and tearing through your skin. I can see white smoke coming from the direction of the rebel army stronghold. Even at full speed, I'm afraid we may be too late. Come on, let's hurry. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no. We need to look for survivors. We'll do the same on our end. Let us know if you find anything. Is anyone here? Hey, anyone still kicking here? Did you hear that? Found him. Are you okay? Hold on, I'll prepare a healing scroll right away. Afraid there would be no point. It would be most difficult to rebuild his body with a healing spell now. He's been broken apart, and quite methodically at that. Do you know any magecraft for relieving pain? I'm only versed in the Kabbalah art of golem creation and know nothing of the way of healing. I don't know any magecraft. My apologies. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. It's you guys. They got us good. What happened to Adelante and everyone else? First thing I heard were the screams. They showed up here before we could even sound the alarm. After that, I got knocked flying. I don't remember anything else. I don't get it. How did this happen? Why did we have to die? I don't want to die. Master, may I say something? Sent out golems to search the stronghold. They told me the number of dead bodies and the number of Yaga were here before we left don't match. Had they all been killed, there would be more corpses here for us to find. Means they were taken. Over half of the rebel army is likely still alive. They must have been taken captive after they were defeated. Hold on, just give me a moment. There, I found a group of Oprichniki next to a pair of servant readings. Closer than I expected, be on your guard. Don't tell me you're surprised. You shouldn't be. This is the Great Tsar's noble phantasm at work. It's called Chornij Opnichniki, or Black Dogs Come Forth into My Dreams. There are a number of noble phantasms which can be used to summon soldiers, but I doubt there are any others that can do so endlessly. It comes with a peculiar condition for its use. Ivan the Terrible must remain stationary. Voice. Father Kotomine. I'd already assumed that would be the case, but it looks like he really is one of the servants who allied with the Tsar. Hey. Since it has been so long since we last saw each other, people of Chaldea, allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Macarius. As a servant, it is my job to watch over Russia. Knew it, you are a pseudo-servant. Do you know of others like me? Good, it spares me the trouble of explaining. So wait. FGO Macarius. So, this Macarius guy took over Kotomine's body. I don't know if took over is the right word or fused together. Same as like Mash and Galahad. So that's what I'm getting. So you know of others like me. Good, that spares me the trouble of explaining. This body most likely belongs to one of the participants in a Holy Grail war. I borrowed his power in order to manifest. Yeah, okay. So I wonder if Kotomine is there. Macarius. He was, as I recall, Ivan the Terrible's mentor. The one who molded him into a mighty Tsar, who taught him of the sacred power that comes with that title, and made certain he would not be just another Grand Duke like the ones who came before him. I see. I suppose it does make a kind of sense that you would take on the appearance of a priest. He may look like one, but he is far from a true man of the cloth. May I ask you something, Macarius? Anything you like. I assume you are the one who captured the rebel army. Indeed I am. We found dead children among the bodies, the Opnichniki is doing, obviously. So you, a servant of God, were just willing to accept that. Accept, you say, an interesting choice of words. What choice would I have but to accept it? The Opnichniki are the hands of the Tsar, and by extension, God himself. It would hardly make a good example if they were to show leniency now, would it? I see. You're clearly not a servant of God at all, inside or outside. I don't know about that. I have offered this body of mine completely and sincerely to God. Whatever I use it for, I am merely fulfilling the role I've been given. I've got a question to put to you, too. You're damn well gonna give me a straight answer. Who ratted us out? That would be Patsy. I thought that would have been obvious to you by now. Patsy. They must have tortured him out of it. It's not his fault. I'm afraid you were mistaken there. I didn't so much as lay a finger on him. He simply surrendered when faced with the Tsar's supremacy, with his unbridled glory. I do wish I could let you all witness that glory for yourselves, but unfortunately, the Tsar is exhausted, and in no state to welcome visitors from another. And so, I'm afraid I must kill you all here and now. Come forth, Lostbelt servant. Put these people in their proper place. Grr. The bull guy. Kill. I'll kill you. Oh, I have no idea what this is. Is it the bull guy? The Minotaur? I'll kill you and eat you. Just who the hell's that? It's you. Asterios, yeah, it's a Minotaur. Know him. Must have been nice growing up in a peaceful, proper human history if you were able to summon him by his throwaway name. His true name is Minotaur. He is a monster who dwells in a labyrinth and eats all who wander in. Did you think much of the rebel army had survived the attack because you didn't find enough bodies to account for them all? I'm afraid we only took about a fifth of them captive. Minotaur ate the rest. Quite nice. Having a big eater around at times like this keeps the corpses from rotting and becoming home to maggots. The flies in this Lostbelt are quite vicious, you see. They cannot be otherwise, having managed to survive in this harsh climate for so long. Whenever they catch so much as a glimpse of flesh, they lay on tight and refuse to let go. kill you. Oh no. It's the Minotaur's Labyrinth. Trying to separate us. Reality Marble. Avicii Bron. Endless death. Never-ending death. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Rah. Here he comes, Master. Dang.
Have that mod on your arm.
Alright.
Okay, this is not gonna work.
You ever just fight the Minotaur?
Of course, man. It's fate. You can find anything. If it's real. If it's fightable.
So, Kide is like, MASH, where kind of fused with Macarius. That's what I'm understanding is what happened.
I can't really go into details.
Alright,
Go on.
I sended another person to Ascension's war.
Alchemy Star.
Whenever she went from, so her whole gimmick is she bombards people with artillery shells, but she heals with those. Those artillery shells are filled with holy water, essentially. And when you ascend her to Ascension 4, she goes from bombarding to using a giant mech.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a double barrel.
Stop it. Need some help.
Boom, 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 bing.
Kind of high.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting in the main menu, vibing, playing Alchemy Stars in the background. I hear kind of high.
Claptrap? Oh.
Just in the main menu, hi.
Hi.
I look on his screen, he's not even there.
Thank you, Claptrap. Very cool. My 9-second cooldown. Child? Did you miss? Hey, did you hit him? What is that? Oh. Silence.
Oh my god, there's so many more red dots on the screen.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So this game has all the same elements as Genshin, but it's a little weird. It's Pokemon in the sense that different elements counter different elements.
Yeah.
We have water, fire, lightning, and forest.
Forest. Yo, I got 3 of the purple one. That's new.
Ah, he's got a break bar.
Forest counters. So
That looks
forest,
good.
whatever element.
I've used a caster. Not good. I didn't think. Okay. They're a caster or something. I don't know. Maybe Hokusai? I didn't think this would happen. Okay. Let's hope the battle ends after the first break, because otherwise it's gonna be tough. It's kind of wasted damage for here, but that's alright. Go ahead and get rid of that. Charge. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was... Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna be a, Lingy Lingy. An AoE, like, NP or something stupid. Let's activate this. Go ahead and use this. Do that. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Let's hope we can do this.
How many do I need still? 5 more, okay. I need 5 more of those like rare crystals that's a low percent chance, and out of like 8 I get 2. I think I did 10 this morning and I got 3. But thankfully I can craft them. Unfortunately the currency you need to craft takes forever.
Yeah.
You get right now max what I can do before, it's not max, but what I can do right now is 1650 is the max amount I can hold, and it's 3.
Okay. What's that? Not looking too hot. I don't build that. Scared Nero's gonna die. And I don't know if the battle ends after the first break or not. Only 10k. Whoa, that wasn't much. Okay. It's not good. And know if Hokusai would be a great move. I bring Hokusai, or at least a foreigner. Not gonna win this. I'll read up on this battle, see if there's any tips. FGO LB1 section. What is this? 17. First HP bar, okay, so it's a matter of it's gonna be we could go in with a Merlin for survivability. Shen Gong, you can start gonging people, that'd be funny. I don't think that's the move though. Maybe go with this. What's good against Assassin? Caster. Go with that. Alright, I lost once, I'm gonging people.
Where? Where's the level 100 gong?
If only.
You can do it. No, actually, you can find one, Brendan. Just keep refreshing. You find one eventually.
Yeah, but I don't have a great looping team to gong people with.
Either that or go find a foreigner.
I'm trying a caster because all I have to do is break the first bar, so I'm hoping that Merlin will help with survivability. See how it goes. The gong. Forgot if I did that or not.
Oh, I did forget to farm this morning. Dang it.
Building a key with that.
I did forget to farm this morning. Dang it. Oh well.
Shame. The box of shame you go.
Hey man, you get a point where you're tired of farming too. Oh, at least, the thing like in Fate, at least I mean I can farm 2 times a day. So like in the morning when it's full, and then around. So if I use all 140 res or use how much I can farm in the morning around 11 or 10 o'clock, at around 8 or 9 night, it's full. So I can farm 2 times a day. I farm this morning because I pretty much had to call the hospital about the bill and stuff. I'm like.
厳しくいくわ。でもまあ
Alright.
少しは優しくね。そこ動くな。やるわ。切り込む。
Saber.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。
固く縛るわ。
星の宇宙、物の中、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者の通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン。切り込む。
飛び込めてあげる。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。まだ倒れません。はい。厳しくいくわ。や
Bum,
ー
bum.
やるわ。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
ご要望とは
厳しくいく
OK
わ。
切り込む。
飛び込めてあげる。
切り込む。
Mm.
でもまあ
おや、
少しは
はいはい
優しくね。やるのだわ。
切り込む。簡単なマジック。
Hey, nice. Okay, here we go again.
怖いよな。食われるもん
But
な。
yeah.
First move, he gets max NP charge. Starting off,
Just a debuffer.
true.
I don't know how much they debuff. I don't even.
さて、
I should look
カ
at
ウンティングオーバー。
Yeah.
You're at this part? Yeah. I tried, I didn't know I was gonna fight Asterios, so I went with Caster, Nero, and it didn't go so well. Hit that.
ハッピーエンドの話をしよう。OK? ご要望とあら。
Do that. Trying to figure out what to do here.
そこ
But pretty much I just need to, I think I need to stall long enough to just break the first HP bar, and we'll be set.
ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
And so for stalling, we got Merlin.
夏だからね。
Hoping that everything goes well.
うまそうだ。
Gets charge. And he's not gonna attack. Of course he's not. Oh, that's annoying. I just wasted an invincibility. Whatever. Done is done.
君に全チップをかけよう。頼むぞ。
死の女神エルシケガルが命じます。いい度胸
That
ね。
sucks. Okay.
いいわ。地の底まで落としてあげる。厳しくでもまあ少しは優しくね。
Dude, I can't believe. Ah, man. I don't want to restart this battle.
我がかかとこそ冥府の怒り。反省するのだわ。気軽いるから。
Please allow us to just beat it. I think we're already set. We're already doing a decent amount of. Okay, that was a lot of damage. And you're gonna target Merlin, aren't you? Okay. I'm gonna do this just to make sure Merlin lives long enough. And we can go triple that and hopefully kill it. 25k. 4,000 left. Of course, he didn't even hit him once. But we're good. All we have to do is this, this, and that. Hey, nice. Assassin. Damn it, what the hell's going on here? Feels like I'm running in place, even if I'm stuck still, like something's shaking my head. Hate to say it, but one more push and I'm done in. Damn it, I'm sorry, Master. Okay. I knew it. Can't eat another bite. I'll save this one for tomorrow. It? Okay. Crap. We're trapped in here. Ooh. If I remember my myth, and I sure hope I do, Theseus defeated the Minotaur and escaped by following the thread Ariadne laid out for him in the labyrinth. I can't speak! But since we just got tossed in here all surprised-like, I don't see that being an option for us. Where's Avichabron? Why did you isolate me from the others? I want to make a deal with you. Uh-oh. Oh boy, here we go. I see. Let me introduce myself again. My name's Kadak Zemlupus. I know who you are, and I know what you've accomplished. You're Avichabron, the greatest golem master who ever lived. I have the utmost respect for you. I also know what it is you desire. Are my master and the others safe? I can assure you that they are, at least for the duration of this conversation. If nothing else, I will make sure that that monster takes his leave. Alright, then I'll hear you out. Tell me then, what is it I desire? I not only know what it is, I can also make it a reality. No. Looks like we've been separated. Don't suppose we can still contact that shadow border of yours? Master, thank goodness. It's alright, we can still read your presence. I'm afraid we can't determine your location, though. It's all we can do just to contact you. At least we can still communicate by voice. We can still send you video from our end, but we can't seem to learn anything about your surroundings. Can't even track the magical energy connection between you and Avichabron. I'm willing to bet they did something to cut off Ren from Avichabron on purpose. Maybe they reckon we could use his golem. They reckon we could use his golems to bust our way out of here. True, if you just had enough of them. Yep, I expect you get enough golems together and it ain't no labyrinth that could stand up to that. For now, looks like it's just us two, though. Don't forget Asterios. Alright, y'all know him. Well, hang tough. That's about all I can say. Looks like we all got full plates just now. Anyways, looks like we got no choice but to keep on moving. So it's just us and Billy? Okay. It's no use. I'm afraid you keep returning to the same coordinates. Where's Uriel? We need her. Too bad my 6-shooters ain't much use here. I'd give my eye teeth for a way out of this. Eye teeth? keep moving, I guess. You got some pep, don't ya? Of course, he's not my master for nothing. Hold up, someone's here. Minotaur? No, ain't a servant. Maybe a demonic beast got lost down here. Hey, it's you guys. Oh hey, the trader. Patsy. Oh, howdy, Patsy. Long time no see. What's with the look? Never mind that for now. Patsy, Master, mind just backing up a hair for me? He's gonna shoot him. But just do it. I'll make this real easy. You rat us out, turn yellow, and tell them where the rebel army's hideout was. Yeah, I did. I told them everything. I didn't know about the stronghold, but I remembered seeing a map. A real good thing I did. Why would you do such a thing? I don't want to tell you. If you're gonna kill me, then kill me. I won't make it easy for you, though I doubt it'll make a difference. I'm not strong like you guys are. If you want to kill me, there's nothing I can do about it, so go on, do it. How'd you do that? I'm no good to anyone anymore. I saw him. I saw the star for myself. Oh, that's it. Okay. A steady journey to hell. Class assassin. We can choose a caster. I'll just stick with... Oh wait. TOS. Is there a list? Maybe this one. Use yours, Lennicat. Start. Section 18. What is this place? Why'd you bring me here? I no longer have a court jester, you see, so I thought you would make a good show in his absence. What was that? You're a perfectly ordinary Yaga, aren't you? You abandoned your parents when they grew weak. Yet aren't yourself strong enough to take what you want. The only thing you ever have a chance to think about is how to make it to the next day. That is precisely why I want you to meet the Tsar. What are you talking about? I don't understand. It is. Dude, hold on to your gun. This is, after all, your once-in-a-lifetime shot at assassinating the Tsar. You don't believe me? Here, let me see it. What the? See, it works just fine. We heard a gunshot. It's quite alright. A weapon like this could never hope to hurt the Tsar. The hell? Are you crazy or something? One must not succumb to madness, young Yaga. Now the time is nearly at hand. Are you ready? What is that? No wait, it can't be. Who is that Yaga there? Ah. He is one of your subjects from the frontier, your Imperial Majesty. He came all this way on a pilgrimage, just so he could bow down before your glory in person. I see. How pious of you. What is this thing? It's not a human. It's not Yaga. It's not even alive. It's so absurd. Just the sight of it burns my mind. I feel like I shouldn't even look its way, getting mixed up in things no one ever should. It's not blasphemous. It's not obscene. It might be sublime, but... an elephant. This thing shouldn't even have a mind. It's not right. I think I must have screamed. The priest didn't even bat an eye. That was the strangest part of this whole thing. The hell are you? Tsar is a great man, a being to be held in fear and awe. He is the ultimate Yaga. He is the one who saved this nation from disaster. I don't understand what this priest is saying. I don't want to. Of course, the Tsar has feelings of his own. What? Right now, he is far, far away, dreaming. even as he continues to govern this nation. Yet, as far off as he is, we know his dream must be a happy one. Our Tsar dreams of merriment, of a peaceful, beautiful nation, unspoiled by strife, unease, or despair. That is why he sleeps so soundly. But let us say that he were, hypothetically, to learn of a rebellion brewing. Well, that would not be pretty. Our great Tsar would lead the attack himself. He would crush the rebels utterly. Can't let that happen. We can't let him wake up. We can never let him wake up. This creature is despair incarnate. Ah yes, another hypothetical. Were the rebel army to be swiftly eradicated, you would never need to bear witness to the Tsar's glory ever again, as long as you live. I betray them. I only joined the rebel army on a whim. I'm not proud to be a rebel. It's not my mission in life. No, that's not it. It's worse. I understand now. My spirit is broken. I would do anything if it meant I'd never have to see the Tsar again. The rebel army's bases. I already know about that one, but surely you must have an inkling of where the other hideout might be located. I do. I will not be called a coward for this. Anyone would have done the same if they'd seen what I have. Right. Every last damn Yaga in this world would do the same. So You saw an elephant? Then that Macarius guy took me away and threw me in here. You guys were fighting that monster not too long ago, right? If you're gonna go up against it again, then I'll help. I'll take that monster over the Tsar any day of the week. Being straight with us, Patsy? No, I'm not. Of course I don't want to fight a monster like that if I can help it. Every word I said about the Tsar was true. Nobody should even think about messing with him. I just wanted you to understand that. Sounds like a bunch of excuses to me. True. I don't care what you think. If you're gonna kill me, then kill me. Trust me, you'd do the same if you'd seen that thing for yourself. Ooh, an elephant. Oh my goodness. Was this Ivan the Terrible really that frightening to look at? Stop it. Don't make me remember him. Just thinking about him gives me a splitting headache. It's some sort of skill that made you feel this way. Possible. This is Ivan the Terrible we're talking about. It wouldn't be at all surprising if he had an ability to invoke fear in anyone who looked at him. At any rate, no matter how fearsome Ivan the Terrible may be, we can't just run from him. I know you won't want to hear this, Patsy, but we need to face him. We need to examine the tree of emptiness he's guarding. We ain't gonna find anything just jawing around here. All we're doing is wandering in circles. Do you guys have any food? No, we don't. Hey, I bet this little critter here would make a nice stew to get us through the night, yeah? You ain't gonna put up no fuss about giving up a little meat for your master, right? Oh, come on, what do you say, little fella? Ho ho ho. It's okay, no one's gonna eat you. Got some jerky left over if you want it. That'd be a big help, Patsy. Billy will be alright, but for Master, it's a matter of life and death. I don't get you. First, you go turncoat on the rebel army, and now you're offering us jerky. Give me a damn windsock a run. You'd give a damn windsock a run for its money with all the blowing in a direction of whatever breeze takes you. You guys are strong enough that you could just take it from me anyway. No point in fighting a battle I know I can't win. I told us about it. I just didn't want to think about what might happen if I didn't tell you and you found out about it later. That's so. Patsy, I know I speak for Master when I say this. None of us has any intention of hurting you. Besides, we're the reason you got caught up in this in the first place. You can't expect anyone to hold out in the face of pain and suffering. I don't think we can decide whether or not you deserve forgiveness. The hell are you people? I don't get it. None of this makes sense. We're from proper human history. We lived in a whole different kind of world than you, Yaga. It's true. Sorry we didn't say anything about it sooner. In our history, the great cold wave that took place 450 years ago never happened. We didn't just come here from another country. We came from another world, from proper human history. From a world that enjoyed a history at least a little more peaceful than this one. Peaceful history? The hell are you talking about? Now I'm even more confused. It means our Russia had a whole different history than this one, and it weren't nearly so damn cold. I guess that makes sense. A lot more than you living under a rock all this time. Now I get it. So that's why you guys didn't have to become Yaga to survive. And in your world, is Ivan the Terrible? Nah, he's been dead for ages. Been boots up since he was about 50 years old. He actually died? Of course he did. He was just a man. But then, how? I see. Proper human history, huh? So if the Great Cold Wave never happened, does that mean it's actually warm there? More than here, anyway. Makes sense. There aren't any demonic beasts either, though we do have cute animals like Foe. Foe. What a weird world. This means you're starting to get an interest in proper human history now. I don't know about that, but the idea of a world where even weaklings like Ren could survive sounds pretty interesting. I can kind of tell that Mash is strong. I've got no doubt about your strength, Gunslinger. But I can't make heads or tails of you, Ren. First, I thought you were a mage. Turns out you can't even do anything special. Excuse the hell out of me. And now, easy does it. Senpai has accomplished incredible things. I insist you take that back. Oh, lay off me. Let me ask you another question. What's your everyday life like? Are you not constantly worried about dying like we are? I'd like to know that too. I always enjoy your stories about your life before you came to Chaldea. It's really nothing special. That's just perfect. Meaning to take a break. How about we all have a sit down, a bite of jerky, and Master can talk about his daily life a spell. So you even have hot days in your world, huh? How do you manage with those? Do you just take off all your clothes or what? Cool. Right. Learning with other people the same age as you really does sound wonderful. Honestly, I'd love trying to go there myself. I don't get it. Why would you all waste your time on something so meaningless? Literacy rate? Societal institutions? Nope, I just don't get it. Back up. You're not considered a legal adult until how old? That's ridiculous. So no alcohol before a certain age. No riding a bicorn either? Oh wait. You said you used cars there too, didn't you? Again, I guess it doesn't make much difference if you're not allowed to ride on one either way. It's true. Each country has its own set of laws and regulations. It's so weird talking about like Earth stuff with Patsy.
Yeah, because he didn't experience any of that. But that thing, it's not considered real because it never happened to him. So you can't consider it being real. But now, since you're at this point, so you met Bale with middle kid, right? Gunslinger.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I believe it's common for them to limit the drinking and driving age of their citizens until they reach a certain age. But then, what do you do when it gets cold? How did the kids survive without a swig of vodka? Or would vodka actually mess up their chances of surviving? Suppose y'all either ain't learned this or just forgot, but drinking alcohol actually ends up lowering your body temperature.
Oh yeah, Billy the
Really?
Kid, the dude got a gun.
Really?
Everyone has, like,
It's never felt that way to me.
Billy the Kid, no, I got a gun.
Maybe because you have a fur coat. It's true. Honestly, seeing you humans in your super smooth skin is kind of, well, gross. Huh? Kinda wish I had a fur coat too. I don't, neither of those choices I would choose. Guess the fact that you don't have a fur coat just goes to show it's not so dangerous that you need them. Come to think of it, we do know one person with a fur coat in our world. Ha 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 ha. Thomas here. The only thing I truly dislike is static electricity of the AC variant.
Heh, mystery inventor.
What?
You saw the mysterious inventor? You saw the silhouette?
I saw Edison.
Yeah. I thought it was funny to me.
You do have a Yaga in your world. He's a collection of different presidents. What's a president? They're like the Tsar of your world. You know, I still kind of find it hard to believe that a human could really be stronger than a Yaga just because you're a servant. Don't think I'm tough enough to cut it out here, huh, Patsy? Be happy to prove it to you if you like. How about I put 5 straight shots right between your eyes? And even a Yaga died from that. Alright, I'm sorry. Say, where's Avichabron anyway? Got a really bad feeling Avichabron's gonna betray us. Actually got separated from him right before we ran into you. He was right here with us before we ended up fighting the Minotaur in this labyrinth. He's alive. At least I think so.
Are you back now?
I think so too. Ha, now I get it. Get what? Nothing, don't worry about it. Still a lot I don't get about all this, but one thing I do.
Yes.
Why did I go along with these guys? Why did I end up siding with the rebel army? Because I found Ren and Mash fascinating. Both weak. Hopelessly weak. I saw Mash fight a Krishat once, and she was easily as strong as Billy back then. She doesn't have the mind for fighting. She can't kick someone while they're down to get ahead. Well, it's doubly true for Ren. For Yaga, the weak aren't even worth eating. These weaklings who would have been abandoned long ago had they been Yaga, say they're here to fix humanity, whatever that meant. Sounds like the kind of job reserved for great heroes. How could these weaklings ever pull that off? This world is wrong. I think back on what my dad used to say, and try to picture the world Ren and Mash came from, what it represents. We Yaga survive by abandoning anyone and everyone who threatens to hold us back. Friends, family, comrades, doesn't matter. Is that really for the best? Is that really the only way? These two don't seem to think so. They never give up on the weak. Instead, they do everything they possibly can to help them. That's why I'm not scared of them. It feels nice. They're so beautiful, it makes me green with envy. So cheerful, it makes me want to kill them. See. Patsy, what's wrong? Are you okay? Fine, it's nothing. Just get back on track. So you're not planning to kill me, even though I betrayed you all? That's right. Don't look at me, I'm just going along with Master here. I'm not gonna hurt you. And if we manage to make it out of here, would it be okay if I stuck with you again? Don't worry, I'll make myself scarce if we run into the rebel army again. I'm a traitor. It's my fault so many were wiped out. That's how he's trying to make up for the wrong he done. None of the rebels gonna be happy to see him too. Too dangerous to keep him with us. I know I can't show my face around them, but I'd still like to stick with you guys again until then. So hard to put into words. I guess it's because I don't really understand it all well myself. I'm voting no on this one, Master. He's turned on us once. Wouldn't be prudent to give him a chance to do it again. True. Bringing him along's a bad idea. At least that's my 2 bits. True. I already see from the way you're looking at me that you ain't having that. Bruh. You're welcome to come with us, Pat. Thank you. I doubt I'll be much help, but if there's anything I can do to be useful, just let me know. Billy. Don't worry, none. I got it. If that's what Master wants, that's what Master will get. I get why you're concerned, but guess I sounded kinda harsh there. Don't pay me no mind, Patsy. I ain't like these two. I can be downright asshole as often as not. Fine with me. Frankly, I'm glad there's someone like you around. I can be kind of an asshole sometimes too. Damned if you didn't center shoot that bullseye on that one. He talks so weird, it's hard to speak. It's hard to, like, talk like him. I'm sensing a whole passel of them. Patsy, watch my back. We don't want them surrounding us. I know this metallic scent. It's the Oprichniki. Looks like we found ourselves some stragglers. Guessing they got lost in here too. I got a feeling they ain't looking to cooperate. Make sure you defeat at least one of the groups before they corner you in a pincer formation. Take the front. Alright, let's get a move on. Yeet.
Yeah. Bjeet. Ball yeet.
Ball yeet. Check something real quick. Okay. Yeah.
武装完了。行きますね。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
Oh, gotta sneeze.
Nope.
さて
See.
カウンティングオーバー
了解。デモがあります。
Do that.
そこ動かない。
切り込む オーケー
固く縛るわ。
行くかい切り込む
飛び込めてあげる。
Game master.
厳しくいくわ。
ハッピーエンドの話ごおや
Let's go.
行くかい星の宇宙物見の楽園の端から君に聞かせる罪なき者のに通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン切り込むどうだこれじゃ足りない同感さ
I got this new anime.
Oh no.
That's it.
でもまあ
ご要
少しは
望とあらば
優しくね。そこ動かない。
切り込む
ヒュー。
Punk.
でもまあ
ご要望と
厳
あらば
しくいくわ。やるのだわ。
切り込む
やるわ。
Ah, so close.
おっと
まだ倒れません。
オーケ
でも
ーご要
まあ
望とあらば
少しは優しくね。
悪いね
閉じ込めてあげる。
切り込む
ステータスアップ。これで足ります。まだ倒れません。
Oh
Lucky
boy,
and
floor
all
3
the
or floor 11, chamber 3.
I am good enough to do all of floor 10, 11, 9, 10, 11 with 3 stars, except the last floor of floor 11 because the cubes suck.
どうだ
Cubes suck.
これじゃ足りない
Keep suck,
同
there
感
we
さ
go.
And so I have to get 1 star on floor 12 on any of the floors.
I don't have any character to do with the ice cube. I have Chong Young, Barbara, and Zuko and Zhongling.
でもまあ
ご要望おや
少しは優しくね。
行
やるのだわ。
What?
I'm getting like 1 star.
What? Hey, quit it.
でも
ご要
まあ
望とあらば
固く縛
Fucking
るわ。
Hellwalker, are you kidding me?
Get a Hellwalker? You're not.
You don't even drop that.
切り込む
そこ動かない。
I need that energy recharge artifact for Zhongling. Like Gobo is nice, but I just can't do consistent fire damage.
君に全チップをかけよう頼むぞ
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。
Yeah, okay. Not sure what I was clicking there, but now I got it.
地の女神エルシキガルが命じます。
Did the the ley line
今の
effect
話をしよ
change?
まで落としてあげる
I'm not sure.
う星のうちの物見の中楽園の端から君に聞かせよう罪なき者の通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン
天に絶海地に監獄我がかかとこと冥府の怒り完成するのだわ
Fight anymore? From laser tactical here.
悪いね リラックスリラックス
ステータスアップこれで耐えます
Charge.
ご要望とあらば
でもまあ少しは優しくね
切り込むどうだい
飛び込めてあげる
ハッピーエンドの話おや
冥界まで連れて行ってあげる
星の宇宙物見の中楽園の端から君に聞かせよう
ポリンポリン。
ガーデン・オブ・アバロン
お願いデスラムタイヤ冥界の守りを知りなさいこれが私の空気がいるからだ
切り込むおっと
2 stars. I'm done. Alright.
で固く締まるわ
412. Energy tides are presented. They were switched between high tides and low. That is. During high tide, a large amount of the player will be damaged.
Go.
私にかかればこんなものよまあマスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね
Got that. Can't even more readings. You're still coming. Damn it. I'm gonna run out of ammo. Damn it, misfire. Sorry, give me a bit of cover. We got him, but he's not going down. Hitting him when the heart won't do. Gotta aim for the head. The upper Chiniki are charging. Get out of there, master. Oh crap. I'm okay. Halt, scoundrels. How dare you point your weapons at an innocent young man? I may not know my right hand from my left in these foreign lands, but I still know a villain when I see one. Touch one hair on this beautiful head, and I'll cut you down where you stand. Heaven's vengeance may be slow, but this wandering swordmaster will make sure nothing slips by. If you fear not my blades, then have at you. That voice. Hey! Hi there, Ren. Long time no see. Technically, this is my first time seeing you, but I knew I'd run into you again someday. So she recognizes us. Hey. It's Musashi.
Hell yeah.
That. Was Musashi in a pseudo singularity at some point?
I'm trying to decide if that's yes or no.
For spoilers.
Cause she's acting like she knows us.
Yeah, then yes.
Okay.
That's the reason why we wanted to play pseudo singularity.
Picking up an unidentified servant reading. Did someone just appear out of nowhere, master? Ha 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 ha. Sorry if I surprised you. Showing up out of nowhere, being all out of the place, and causing trouble is kind of my thing. Call it a mark of a natural born wanderer, I guess. Anyway, I hope you don't mind too much. Yamato Musashi, Iten Ichiryu and all. Yep, I'm Musashi. Anyway, I was doing my usual wandering thing when a blizzard struck out of nowhere, and I ended up at race shifting again thanks to the Buddha's guidance. I ran into a one-eyed swordsman turned Japanese agent and convinced me to head north. At first, I was just fighting off Russian Yagyu assassins. But I guess at one point I got so turned around that I ended up running into Ivan the Terrible's Oprichniki. Guess this is what I get for going along with Jubei. Russian Yagyu. Yeah, Russian Yagyu. I can't believe they're still around in this day and age. What's a Yagyu? Yagyu. What? FGO? Oh well, I'm not sure. I can't believe they're still around this day and age. I swear, no sooner do I get to Russia and go for a little skiing than they show up and attack me. They ruined my ski wear. I just got it. Now all I've got left is my plain old kimono. I don't even know where to begin with this. Oh. Dang, I can't believe Master is friends with yet another sword-toting hero. Do servants just not feel cold or something? They oughta, at least a little. Oh hey, it's a Yaga. Man, I know they all have this going on, but I love how soft their fur looks. And that gunslinger. Oh, he is so my type. Ha ha ha. I'm glad for my gun about now. I want to keep plenty of space between her and me. Incredible. Keeps cutting down a Prichniki one after the other all without missing a beat in her chit-chat. So, this is the saber that Master met in that singularity. Shinmin Musashi no Kami Fujiwara no... Okay. Hard to say. Ah, thanks. Disembodied voice. I know that's super long though, so you can just call me Musashi. Anywho, they ought to do it for the introductions. Now we just gotta cut down the bad guys that are still left. Go nuts, gunslinger guy. You won't have to worry about any of them coming up behind you anymore. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll just dodge and stray bullets that happen to come my way. So I ain't gotta keep her out of my line of fire, huh? Gotta say, that lady's one hell of a bitch. I'm glad she's with us. Alright, Master, let's mow these guys down. Musashi.
Also, Austin, you know what's funny? Samurais are pretty much immune to Venti's thing.
Because they can't be like.
Well, they can't. Well, they can, but they're one of those enemies that just kind of slide towards it.
Yeah.
They don't actually get sucked into it. That's why I still have Sucrose built. Because at least I can stun them with her.
E.
When Sucrose is better at the middle distance than he is.
4-star game.
Considering that this team has Venti on it, yes, but it could really just have Sucrose. And they'll do just fine.
He's in this power mode where he can't. So he gets pulled back. Yep, there he is.
Because someone thought, you know what? The samurais aren't hard enough. Got about 20 minutes left on my resin. So I'm gonna do my commissions, do Spiral of this, and by the time I finish it.
I got such a 1.0 up team right here. show Barbara and that's a 1.0 upgrade here.
The only 1.0 character I have on most teams nowadays. Treasure Warders? Did you say enemies that can still be sucked into my thing? You said treasure hoarders, more like enemies that can still get sucked into my thing.
Yeah.
いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。いいわ。地の底まで落としてあげる。
おや、オーケー。天に絶海、地に監獄。我がかかとこと冥府の怒り。完成するのだわ。エルシキガルいるからだ。 切り込む。簡単なマジック。
98. There we go. Let's go with that. Okay.
Here you go. I'm not a teleporting person, yay! Everyone and the enemies can get. Yo, just give everyone teleport ability.
厳しくいくわ。固く縛るわ。やるわ。
A triple buster. Oh, nice, a crit. Okay. That one didn't. That sucks. 28,000. Triple Merlin. Do it. Let's do that. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Fire. Alright, that's that. Sashi. Yep, that's me. And look at you. You've grown up so much since I last saw you. Glad you're doing so well. Now you're still fighting the good fight, just like I thought you'd be. That means I bet I can help you out. Don't worry about all the gory details. I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on. So from now on, I'll be your personal bodyguard. Let's get that formal contract stuff over with real quick. Can't believe how fast that was. She just took Master's hand and forged a simple contract right on the spot, almost instantaneously. Never had a servant make that connection before. Yay! Now I can fight at full strength all the time. Oh, for payment, I'll accept 10 gold coins and 1 bowl of udon a day, please. Thank you. She wants food and money. You ain't from the Wild West yourself, are you, Miss Samurai? Oh yeah, the Wild West was great. There were duels to be fought every day, so I never went hungry. By the way, Billy, was it? What is this place? Thought this was a hideout for all the bandits some Yaga hired me to take care of, but I'm not so sure anymore. This is the Minotaur's Labyrinth. Minotaur? You mean the monster from Greek mythology? Oh, damn, no wonder I got lost. That's what I get for just charging headlong into the entrance of some weird labyrinth that springs up out of nowhere. Uh-huh. Master told me about what happened in Shimosa. I don't think I could really picture how it all went until now. Wow, she's even got more reckless than Ren. I didn't think that was possible. Wait, Yaga, let me see your face for a second. What are you doing, and how are you so strong? Looks like you don't have any of the features in the bandit's descriptions. Okay, you're clear. Sorry about that, but a job's a job, you know? I'm afraid I still have trouble telling Yaga apart. Plus, they keep attacking me ever since I wandered into this world. Only recently got to a point where we could do the whole you scratch my back, I scratch yours thing. Aha, so you're the killer. So you're the killer of those Yaga we're talking about. Huh? Killer? Alright, yep, that was me. Swear on my honor, I went around killing bandits and opportunity, okay? You said you were from Chaldea. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that part. At one point, I ran into a Yaga having some trouble with a Krishat. For a race that's all about survival of the fittest. They're weirdly grateful when you save their lives. This one insisted that I tell him my name. I thought I'd play it cool and be like, I am the finest swordmaster in all of Chaldea. Sorry. Let go of me already. The hell's your deal anyway? That is a good damn question. That is a damn good question. Miyamoto Musashi, the stranger Ren encountered in Shimosa. As I recall, she possesses the unusual ability to travel between parallel worlds without race shifting. Must have ended up here right as the base world's surface was wiped clean. But explain why she wasn't swallowed up by the abnormality. Holmes, is something wrong? I was just admiring Mr. Ren's extraordinary good fortune. Perhaps I should say his talent for making connections. Miss Miyamoto, rest assured that we have no issue with your willingness to cooperate with Chaldea. You've already been a great help to us in the past. In fact, your carelessness has already been helpful. I never would have guessed that your unique temperament had such significance. Here in this Lostbelt, the entire world is against us. There was no one we could trust until we ran into you. You have been in many different worlds, yet retain your sense of right and wrong. Mr. Ren could not ask for a better assistant. What do you mean, carelessness? It's not like I asked to go flitting around from world to... Oh my Buddha. I've never seen such a beautiful man. He might be a little past his prime, but I could still stare at that face for days. Thank you. I must say, I'm used to being complimented, but I've never had someone be quite so effusive. Okay, Holmes, put the pocket mirror down, so we can call you Musashi, right? You're clearly a saber, that much is obvious. Another super cute girl. I'm Leonardo da Vinci, but please just call me da Vinci. You said you came into this labyrinth from the entrance, right? Do you remember how to get back? Sorry, not a clue. That's about what I expected. Guess we're right back to square one then. At least we now have a significant addition to our fighting force. In the meantime, I'll track of your coordinate data and attempt to make a map of the place. However, by their nature, labyrinths are designed to be impenetrable from the outside. So I'm afraid you'll need to keep doing your best to make it out of there on your own. Well, we'd best get moving then. No sense just standing around. Ren, you and Musashi are old friends, right? How about we all walk while we talk so you two can share what you've learned so far? My side won't take long. I've been here for 3 months so far, and I've learned one thing. Russia is cold. And knowing you, Ren, I bet you've already got a whole situation all figured out. And I know you won't mind filling me in. I love that about you. Good to see you again, Musashi. Okay.